Boom, rock and roll. We're on. Welcome back to this Goin Deep show. Mr. Kleen, AG, Red, and our special guest in the studio, Miss Shark Tag, Lady Starfish. Yeah.
Take your pants off.
Take your pants off. We're going to call Bobby G, but before we do, Kleen, you were talking about Polishness.
Well, actually, Lady Starfish and I were the Polish prince, and the princess is in the house too tonight with Lady Starfish. And actually, she would be more probably officially Polish than I am. We're technically she's
less than a half breed. You're not really Polish anymore, you know.
Well, I'm not. Yeah, that's true.
I'm half Polish.
Are you?
No.
Have you ever met a Polish person that was 6 feet tall?
Yeah. The funny thing is, I'm 5'9" and 3/4. Okay. And I'm the tallest Joswiak that ever walked the planet. As far as that's related to me.
My dad, and
that's terrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like everybody in my family, all the guys were like 5'6", 5'7". My dad was like 5'7.5". Ooh, he was one of the taller ones. And my uncle is like 5. He used to be 5'10", but he's shrunk now. So I'm now the tallest Joswiak. Woo! At least that's related to me, immediate family. That's pretty sad at 5'9" and 3/4.
Not to wreck your floor or anything, but we're going to call Bob right now. You keep talking, Bobby G's going to be brought in on this conversation. If it skips
What about
again,
the time?
it's his fucking fault.
One time I told Lady Starfish, I'm like, I love being Polish. It's so fun. She's like, you're not fucking Polish. I got married to a Polish person.
No, but tell him about going to my parents' house. Like trying to shave.
Oh my God, everyone in Lady Starfish's family is so fucking short. Hey, what's up, brother?
You're back. All right. Here we go. We're in mid-conversation. Mr. Shark Tag, rocket.
Yeah, shut your ass.
We're talking about that. We're talking about how Polish Bob the Map phenomenon is.
How Polish?
What are you? Are you like in a bus station or something? I hear people in the background.
Oh, yeah.
He leaves his TV on all the time.
Turn your damn TV
Turn your
off.
fucking TV off,
I know.
man.
I just did. Shut up.
Last time he was playing his radio in the background, I could hear bum, 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 bum.
Last time Chick was blowing him during the show, I remember.
He had his gay porn playing last time.
Shark, you were on to something.
I was, man.
What do you got?
Until fucking Bob came in.
Shaving.
No, we were talking about when
Shaving
I go to
in a
Lady
Polish family.
Starfish.
That sounds dirty, but it
Whenever
really
I
is
go-
not a dirty story.
I'm like 6 feet tall, okay? And Lady Starfish and her whole family are like little munchkins, like 5 feet something. So whenever I go over their house, all their mirrors are like too low. So I look in the mirror and I see my fucking my boobs. So I see my shoulders. I'm like, I can't even see my head. So
The nose down.
when I spend the night, I have to literally, when I get up in the morning to shave, I have to get on my knees to shave. Because I can't fucking see in the mirror. So I shave on my knees, shave in the mirror.
Seriously, you get on your knees, really?
Yeah, to get to see in the fucking mirror. Because if I stand up, I can't see.
Okay, I'm gonna
see my head.
I'm gonna give everybody.
I don't shave my chest like you, brother. So
I don't shave my chest.
Well, you shave
I shave
your
my
chest,
ass.
Okay.
There's a difference.
Hair
know- you
can't
know what?
grow on
Dude,
steel, baby.
I gotta say something. I don't know. Clean it, brother.
I
You
shower
gotta
like
clean it.
2 to 3 times a
Between
day.
the cheeks, brother.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you gotta get in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
You know
Hey,
how I found out about that?
I am the guy that takes a shower after he shits.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
What if you're like at a bus stop?
No,
or
I just
something?
don't. I feel nasty.
What if you're like at Pizza Hut?
Well,
What do you do?
if I can't, either that or if
Maybe you need the cotton out wet nap.
seriously, the great thing I found about having a child
Yeah,
is
Wet naps.
I buy those for my kids.
seriously, the great thing about having a kid, a baby, is she has those little Huggies wet wipe things.
Oh, they're fucking awesome.
Fucking awesome, man. They'll
You can get in there and fucking dig, man.
They will take the dingleberries
Get
off
the
a
old shit,
grizzly
brother.
bear. I'm
You
telling
can
you.
get the washable wipes or the flushable
Yeah,
wipes
that's
too.
what the
Even
cotton
better.
out are.
The dingleberries off of a fucking grizzly bear.
They will take.
Dude, you
seriously.
will not know how dirty your ass is to get in there and just fucking dig.
Fucking fish hook it. Get in there.
I mean, I'm telling you, people, you gotta wash your ass, bro. That's like the top. That's the main thing.
Yeah, you know what? In our house, we used to only have one of those like squishy things in the shower. And he takes the shower first because he works
A
early.
loofah thing?
Yeah.
No, like a spongy.
You don't use a loofah.
No, and I use one of those little spongies
Spongies.
like to clean myself off.
Like
and
a
every day,
puff.
every time I shower, the last thing I do is wash my ass. Right. So the first thing she does is wash her face when
I
she
use
gets
a
in the
loofah.
shower.
I use a
we have
loofah.
separate puffs.
Oh no! You wash
Mr.
your
Shark.
ass with it?
Hey,
Yeah, bro.
Why
I
not
don't know
use
how
a
many
loofah?
years I had,
A loofah?
Why would you
trying
clean
to
use a
get me. I
loofah?
didn't know what
Loofah.
the problem
It was a joke for years that it's a gay thing using a loofah for a man.
No.
What?
It's not a loofah, it's a puff.
No, come on. You've never heard that?
Hey guys, I think we need to address one thing.
That's in prison, brother. That's in prison, brother.
Bob's become a voyeur here in this conversation. Bob, what the fuck do you use?
I use a loofah.
To clean your ass?
Clean everything, dude. I
No,
can
you
shove half
did
that thing down
something-
my urethra.
You had your bore
He's
punch?
exfoliated everywhere.
Inside and out.
He had his bore punched.
I got a urethra like a straw.
Oh, my God.
Not a bendy one.
It's extendable.
God.
All right.
really. I'm glad we're on the hygiene thing. Yeah, that's great.
I'm telling you though, man. Some days when I try to like do like a quick one, no, it was wrong. Bad idea.
Yep.
Halfway through the day, you're itching. You're like, damn, I should have dug deeper, man, but I was late for work.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
he
you.
does get itchy ass a lot. I don't
You
know
get
what's
itchy
up
ass
with
if you
that.
don't
thing
get
is-
clean,
I don't
bro.
think he wipes good enough or
The thing about
changes toilet paper.
our
frequently
profession,
enough,
there's times where you just cannot take a shit. You just can't do it.
Oh, I know.
You know, you're right in the middle of something. You're like, I got fucking 10 minutes. I cannot take a shit right now. You know, but
You know, my little girl
you
said,
pinch and go.
little guppy number 1 yesterday, she took a shit. She says, you know, Daddy, when I take a shit, it feels good. I'm like, you got that right.
Right when it comes out, it feels so
yeah.
good.
It feels so good. I'm like, that's right. I wish I could shit all fucking day. Oh.
You know what feels even better though sometimes than taking a shit? You know when you had to pee really
Cleveland
bad?
steamer.
Dirty Sanchez. Chili dog.
Bob, you are on tonight, my man.
All right.
But you know when you had to pee really bad, you know what I'm talking about. Every guy here, you had to pee really, really, really bad, and you go, oh, and then you rip that fart right in midstream, and you're like,
man.
it's like Nirvana, man. I'm telling you, like, oh. You know what I'm talking about? It's true.
goddamn.
That is like premium A1 feeling.
Especially
right
when
there.
you're like the public restroom, you're like, oh, yeah.
So far, the thing I've noticed about this entire conversation is the girls sitting in disbelief. Now, I'll tell you this: your innards are no different than ours.
I don't let it go in a public restroom. Sorry.
Ladies, wait till they get home. And if you really have to go at work,
Stink up your own place.
Where I work, like I work at like a college. If you really have to go, then you go down to the M wing, which is the tech wing,
Is it
which
the
is
male
where
wing?
all the guys have their classes for mechanics and carpenters and all them. And not a single woman uses that restroom down there. And you go all the way down. You make the hike. It takes 7 minutes to get down there, but you know nobody's going to be walking in while you're taking your dump. And even then, you go the fastest dump you ever went in your whole life, just in case. There's that
And you don't
one
even
girl
flush,
who
you just
also
run
has
out.
to go.
I'm
You don't
raising,
even flush, you just run out.
I'm raising my hand on this one because I want to make sure I'm next
No,
to
you
comment
flush
on this.
while you're going, so that there's no noise.
Because I have noticed something, okay? The kid, AG, had quoted about him and his cousin smelling the same because it's a Mexican thing. Okay, but wait, one thing I have.
Don't tell me you smelled your cousin.
Listen,
what the fuck is that mean?
I need to address this. I need to address this.
Wait, let me defend him here. His cousin ripped ass, and he goes, "Oh my god, that smells like my rip ass." You know, I meant like me ripping
My
ass.
rip
gross.
ass.
Listen,
Yes.
let me fill it in. My cousin comes over and we work on the computer, do the website, whatever.
And then I
okay?
sniff his ass.
No,
like,
he comes in and he
Kinda like-
sits.
it's a dog thing.
He sits
No,
back
just
in the
like my
director's
ass.
chair here. In the same.
That's just gross.
But that was a prelude to my what I really want to get out. I have noticed now every guy in here. Now maybe I'm not a woman, so I guess I can't defend the women. So you can defend yourselves, okay? Because I believe you're gonna slam on us good anyhow. Because I know we take nasty smelling shits, okay? But I have walked in the bathroom after a woman took a shit before, like numerous times.
like roses.
Oh, roses my ass. I mean, there's like a definite pungent smell. That
If I
smells
got
different.
roses that smelled like that, I would be pissed.
There is a definite different. There's a different smell to a woman taking a shit than a guy.
Dude, man.
It's got that.
I'd move
It's got
on,
that.
brother.
It's got that wham. You know, it hits you like
I
it's
know
on
what
back
it
that
is.
latex
I can tell you
semen
what
smell to
is.
it.
What is-
That's the kid to the bathroom and lets it go, but the woman waits until she has a private moment. So
It's just like
sitting
wine.
in there
Just like
longer.
wine.
Not me.
It's been fermenting down in that area.
She's waiting for a
man.
private moment.
I let it brew because it takes
That
me too long.
area.
You know what though? You ever do this? Like you ever like get ready to go to bed? You're like, I gotta take a shit. You're like, no, I'm gonna wait till the morning. That's gonna be like. I do it, man. I'm like, I'm not shitting tonight. Wait till the morning.
Isn't that like a Native American alarm clock? They used to do that too? You could fist your own asshole? Ugh. That's
Only if I
fucked up.
clap.
Oh God, how did we get on this fucking subject, man?
I
think we're talking about church.
I think Lady Starfish
Starfish
was
over here.
on this as soon as we came in here because you mentioned as you get older, you
No, you said that. I said that I can snore. You said it's
snoring.
too far.
No. You said chronic fashions. I even
said
freaking.
men, not me, him. No.
But one thing I have noticed.
That's deep,
Like the
man. That's
more you
real
drink,
deep.
the
No,
more
it's
you
true.
drink.
Literally, I meant it's deep from your innards. Deep. But no, seriously, the more you let yourself release and fart, you fart more. You do. You don't think of it.
The worst thing is when it's a wet fart and you're at work. Fuck.
Oh, no wonder you're funny.
yeah.
Especially when you're in there talking. When you're in there talking to your fellow fartees in the bathroom, which this one's been known to do.
What's up, man? I love talking on the can. Hey, what's that?
Hell yeah.
He knocks on the side. Is that you over there? We trade papers.
Mr. Shark Tank and I would get along really well because I talk every time I'm there too if I know someone on the other side.
Yeah, you think you know him. Hopefully you know
Well,
him.
yeah, the funny thing is I was at MSU at a party one time. We're at a keg party, and we're washing up in the woman's dorm, but they had a section where you could go, guys could go during the day to clean up because we were visiting. So we go clean up in the. And my buddy Aaron's sitting in the next stall over, and I'm just talking like I normally do. He goes, "Dude, you shut the fuck up! I can't concentrate." I'm like, "Dude, you have to concentrate, take shit. That's pretty bad."
Jeez.
I'm out.
You didn't really have to go, jerk.
You needed some more roughage.
You're sitting there with your pants up. Hey, man, what's up, brother? How you doing?
You guys went to state.
Yeah, let's stay.
Yeah, that's
What
kinda
year?
how
What
it
year
is
were you
there.
down there? At the,
Oh God, I didn't go to the state though. I met one of my friends went to state. I went to
Shit.
SK police there one time. Did I ever tell the story?
no, hit it.
Oh, this is a good story. I felt really bad. My mother hated me for this. This is even better.
She
than I
hates
got-
you now, too.
Yes, there you go.
See, I see
Look
a
at it, full
pattern.
circle.
It's all going full circle here.
Clean. Yeah, it's just.
I fucked this
My mom's
rollerblader
mad.
up for the police department there. And it was really cool because I was really hungover. We went to a keg party like the previous night. We're walking down, what is it, Grand River right there?
Yeah.
Walking down Grand River towards that coffee shop, like right past the light there on the right. I don't know what streets I haven't been
Changed
there
like
in
4
years.
times since then.
Yeah, but you know which one. It's like a couple. And we're walking down there, and you know how the sidewalks are real wide. And the campus police, we look over and we're like, wow, campus police are chasing this guy on rollerblades. And he's like going really fast. And this guy's running. This guy's a fast sprinter, but he's like, he can't catch this kid on rollerblades because this guy's flying. And they got the SUVs going across the grass, on the sidewalks and the grass there, like over on the campus. They're flying, and they almost get him, and he gets away, and he starts going again. He comes up to, like, that, going down Grand River.
None of the listeners, so don't
They
worry
get him
about it.
blocked in. They get him blocked in, and he comes back towards my way. And I'm like, before he goes this way, I'm like, that'd be so funny if someone clotheslined him. And then, like, comes my opportunity. And I don't clothesline him, but the cop, they get him, and he's like, this is a wide sidewalk. They have some wide sidewalks down there and all the brick buildings along the right side. And he's coming my way, and the cop goes, can somebody stop him? I'm like, fuck yeah. I'm in a pissed off mood. I'm hungover. I'm going to drill this fucker. So I start sprinting at him. And the only thing I can think is this dude's on rollerblades. He's going to so juke me. And I go back to high school training. Thank you, Coach Harvey, because I think of watch
Look
his
at his
hips.
waist.
Look at his waist, yep. So this dude tries to juke me, and I contain the outside, and I drill this fucker into the brick wall. Like no tomorrow, full sprint. He's hitting me at full speed on rollerblades. I hit him shoulder right in his gut, slam him into the brick wall, and as he's going down, I throw a knee right in his chops. Boom!
Damn.
His head goes off the brick wall like pop, like a pumpkin, and he drops and he goes, I can't breathe. I'm like, I'm out of here. The cops are like wrenching his.
Got your ass.
The cops are wrenching his arm behind his back, and I have asked for years what the hell that kid did. But he had a purse or something in his hand. I don't know what the hell it was. I hit him so hard I had no clue even see.
They were chasing him because he was a homo. Put that first down, you fag!
Man, I felt so bad. I hit him so hard. His head's. I bet you it had to crack his head or something because it hit and it went. It was sick sounding. I backed.
dude.
I backed away.
I don't even know what he did, man.
Like
No.
a watermelon? Like a
But I don't know.
watermelon hitting
Like
the
parked
pavement?
in no parking zone.
Yeah, we parked in a no parking zone.
But you know what? That could have been on one of those NFL hit things. That would have been pretty cool.
There you go.
Yep.
Rock on.
An angry, drunk,
It was like a
bald
black
man.
guy
hitting
running
him.
from some racist cops. Get him!
It was a white
Yeah,
kid.
then they go and beat the hell out of him. It's like, shit, I shouldn't have stopped him.
No,
Sorry
they
about that
did
guy.
beat the hell out of the kid too afterwards.
Let's get that
So he had to do
skinhead
something
help
bad.
us. Skinhead man. Let's get the black guy.
No,
That guy's a gentleman.
Yeah, black guy on roller skates happens every day.
Yeah. That's always out there.
All the time.
Oh, shit. Clean, you got some fucking great stories. I gotta tell you.
But you know what? You know what? I got in every house party that night because everybody knew me. I got free coffee when we went down to the coffee shop. Everybody knew, hey, you're the dude that drove
You're the
that roller
racist
skater.
man. White power.
Oh man!
Well,
And I went
you
to
tried
the
to pay
party
for
and
his stuff, and they're
everyone
like, your
looked
money's
just
no good
like
here.
Your money's not good. You're a racist man.
I just brought this up too that because I shaved my head, and I freshly shaven for you two tonight. It's
nice.
it's smooth as a baby's bottom. And it smells
Clean
like
just had an orgasm. Red touched his head.
I could hear that. I wondered what that was.
I
Thought someone spilled something.
You thought I was rubbing one off, didn't you? I was just rubbing my head, or Brooke was rubbing my head. Yeah, one of my shoulders.
I got something here on my notes. Because I know that you guys are always talking about your notes, your show notes.
I got my show notes right here, big boy.
Rundown sheet.
One thing I want to talk about, I think we mentioned this, Red and I mentioned this. Actually, I just kind of thought it myself. As you get fatter, you get slower in the sack. Is this
I did not say you got slow.
tackling?
That's what it is.
Straight over to sex slowing down.
Wait, I mean, like lasting longer or slower to get
Listen,
an erection?
I'm gonna look at Sharky here, and I'm gonna look at you.
Yeah, well,
We're not as small as we used to be, my man.
hell no.
Okay.
No, I know.
Exactly. Shit happens.
I know. When I got to turn over, I'm like, oh, God damn it.
It gets
Let's
to
try another position. Oh, come on.
it gets to the point where it's
We're
like
already here.
I'm tired, man.
it gets
I'm
to the
already
point
here.
you're like ready to do it, and you're like, all right, let's spoon, and I'll just stick it in the backside.
You know the funny thing is, I still have the same gusto I did when I was like 170 pounds, but I pay for it the next day. I'm like, God damn, I just sleep longer.
Did you say same gusto?
Gusto, same gusto.
When I think of clean, I don't think of gusto. That's not what
No.
Justo?
There's a lot more girl on top action, I think, when it comes to the
Not me, man. I like to drive.
Clean, you are the man.
I like to try.
Here it comes.
Hey, Bobby. The old legs at 10 and 2 and me driving.
There we go.
Yep, I hear that.
And then when I start, the arms get tired, I cup them around my shoulders and bring in the thighs. You know what I mean?
You're talking about your cat again?
Picture. I don't want to have this picture.
Why not, Red? Come on.
I don't want to have a picture of Mike and
Oh, thanks.
thighs and.
Oh, thanks a lot. Just slamming me. Fat people have sex too.
That's why there's fat babies.
Yeah, that's how I have fat babies.
About fat sex and fat people and sex. I work with this morbidly obese woman.
Oh, yeah, this is good.
She's like,
Oh yeah, you went to Vegas with her, didn't
oh,
you?
it was awful. It was so awful. But we don't even need to get into it. But anyways, I'm on this bowling league, and I'm bowling, and this one gal I bowl with, her boyfriend always comes, and he's a jackass. I mean, I really don't like him.
Jackass.
However, this one day we were talking about how morbidly obese this person I work with is, and like just what a bitch she is, and how she's all fat, and then her and her husband like have cyber sex all the time. Like you can just, and they're having phone sex. Like at work, you can hear it when she's going like, Well, anyways, okay. My point is,
At work?
Is she?
At work?
Is she?
Yeah, oh,
is she
yeah,
Jewish? Guys called it, didn't I? Yeah.
Anyway, so I said,
Racist.
and her husband.
Fucking skinhead racist. Nazi.
So anyway,
I could tell the anti-Semitic tone in your voice.
so anyway, this guy is there, and I'm like talking to the woman I work with, and I'm like, and her, she's such a fat pig, and her husband's fat. I don't even know how they do it. And the guy goes, oh, rear entry, and like everyone just stopped talking and looked at him, and goes, oh, I fucked a lot of fat girls. That's how you got to do it.
That's how you gotta get it in. That's how you get it in, brother.
See, the one time we could have had Lloyd on the show to clarify that.
Yeah!
Yeah, and from the peanut gallery.
You sound like you like that.
Subject that we
What
got.
happened to the paralyzer,
Mr.
man?
Shark Attack. Mr. Bob, Mr. Martial Arts Phenomenon, I think you need to address what happened to the paralyzer.
Yeah, that way it's a neutral party doing it.
Yeah. Because,
I don't know what happened to him. He
everybody
fucking
knows that
disappeared.
Puerto Ricans are lazy.
Oh,
Let's ask the skinhead. Is that right?
God. Damn
Damn
right.
right, and steak too.
No. His mom smells pretty.
Only from the waist down.
That's what the midget said.
Oh shit.
Okay, Bob, let's let you take over here. What happened to the paralyzer?
I don't know what happened to him, man. He was supposed to move out here with me. And he was all gung-ho on going, and we got the place set up and everything. I told him how much it was going to be. He was cool with all that. And then 3 days before we leave, and I'm like, dude, I need that money so we can give it to him when we get there. He's like, I can't go. Like, huh. And actually, you know what? I got an email from Home Skillet. Mm-hmm. She said, it looks like you won't be that lonely for long because Lloyd will be out there pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. You deserve a medal for being that brave to fucking believe him.
You're in Arizona, right?
Yeah.
You guys weren't like a couple, were you?
Not no more.
Here's what happened with the paralyzed.
A
Okay?
ménage à trois.
I was too skinny for him.
Clean, let's give your take on the paralyzed, Jack. What, from your eyes, what happened?
What really happened is, number one, seriously, I'm not gonna pony punch here. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna tell the truth. What happened from the eyes of Clean, the bald man, the fat bald man in the studio tonight. Number one is I think he was afraid of success. I really do. I think when the show started getting bigger, there was expectations that our listeners had that he didn't want to be restrained to. Kind of like a relationship.
Accountable.
He has problems with relationships. He really does. And I'm going into my psychology.
No.
I'm dipping back here. So, obviously,
There we go.
number one, why does he sleep with fat chicks? Because you know what? Fat chicks, nothing wrong with fat chicks. Fat chicks are great in bed usually.
They usually
Because
get good head. They get
I
good
fucked a lot of fat chicks. I won't admit that.
Just turn the fucking light off first.
Yeah. Beauty's
Exactly.
only a light switch away.
Beauty's only a light switch.
She's beautiful.
Right. And another comment my uncle used to tell me all the time, stand them on their head and they all look like sisters. I don't know where that one came from, but that was
Nice.
Okay, what happened to
But the whole thing is,
Yeah.
the whole thing is commitment. The whole commitment thing. Sleeping with fat.
You could be committed to a fat girl.
Yeah. But the whole thing is, a lot
you
of
could be
fat women.
committed to fucking fat girls.
That's true.
He is.
But he really is. He should be committed for fucking fat girls. That's what. But the whole thing is women that are single that want to have a little nookie will not.
Are fat.
Well, not always.
Actually, no. Did you ever
Not
notice
always.
that most of those girls who are all by themselves are always the skinny girls?
Yeah, that's
the
true.
Fat chicks, they fighting them off with a stick.
Exactly, because they're freaks. God bless their hearts.
That chick will pick up turds right out of the toilet. She don't get
Your ass.
Holy shit.
But
That's about the only spot they come from, Mike.
Where else did hers come from?
They usually don't fall
Dogs.
out of my ear too much.
they don't fall out. They don't always come out of my ass. They might come out of other people's ass or animals.
Here's my take on it.
He was
Everything-
lazy.
He was lazy. He doesn't like to put any effort into relationships. It doesn't matter if it's with your
So
friends.
what's he doing now?
Jerking off. I have no idea. I know what he's doing.
Sticking to Sherlock, probably.
He's probably subscribed to the show and listening right now.
Sweet.
Oh, wait, he didn't do that when he was on the show.
Yeah, he never listened to it then.
Anyway,
That would take too much effort.
what it boiled down to was we decided who the captain of the ship was, and it wasn't the paralyzer.
So he had to walk the plank.
No, the whole thing was.
That's a really gay reference, though. He was not the captain of the ship. He was not the
captain, motherfuckers.
I'm the captain of this ship. This is my show.
No, the whole thing was.
Sorry, I'm sorry, man.
There's only room for Tennille, right?
we have come to somebody in his family. Because he didn't want to have the swearing in it anymore.
Oh my god.
He didn't want to. Seriously.
I only got one thing to say about that.
Fucking
and it
ridiculous.
just
Fuck me. Fuck you, you piece of shit.
that's what I had to say right there.
To
That's it.
paraphrase.
Somebody in his family?
No, I think that's what we've come to the conclusion
would
that
you tell your family?
somebody else was
Hey, why
listening
would
to
you
us.
give your mom the...
His big thing was,
Hey, I let my mom listen to it. She didn't
Oh
disown
my
me for
God.
that. She didn't disown me. She said, I don't agree with it, blah, blah, blah. Just don't tell anybody your real name. So my real name is
And
Michael
don't bang
Scott
that one skank
Joswiak.
anymore.
What's that?
Oh, yeah,
What did
exactly.
you say, Bob?
She's not a skank.
I said, your mom said,
Speaker
don't
says
tell
what?
anybody your real name and don't bang that skank no more. And there you go. Telling people your name.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
oh, it's all in good fun, but I think it's about time we take a break. Mr. Shark Tank's got some news coming up here. He's got show notes and all kinds of shit. Clean's got a load of shit.
All right.
He's got the news.
Yeah. But before we go, Mr. Clean, we have something that we've been wanting to try out for the last couple times we've been doing the show. Right?
God, I forgot.
Yeah, do you remember what I'm talking about?
Oh, I know.
It's something
forgot-
short. It's something
I
sweet. It's
forgot
really
the
cool.
fucking sign, too.
You know, right? You know what I'm talking. Death Ray. Death Ray.
Oh,
Here it comes. Death
I
Ray.
forgot it.
You
I
ready?
forgot it.
Here it
Okay,
comes. Ready?
I'll try. Oh,
There
shit.
it is. You fucking get with it,
totally,
motherfucker.
I told you I forgot it.
Are we gonna try it again?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
fucking
can do
get
it.
Smell it. There it is, right there, man. Fucking,
Yeah.
fucking stallions, bitch.
I know
I can feel air guitar from here.
we were so talking about it. I totally looked at him. I'm like, dude.
There it is, right there, motherfuckers.
I
All
love
right.
it.
This is the Goin Deep Show listener line. Hit it, bitch.
206-202-DEEP. Once again, that's 206-202-3337.
We're going to take a break, get a little more drunk. We'll be back in here in just a second. Bob, hang with us. We'll be right with you in a second, man.
Can do.
Hush, hush, hush. Hush, 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 hush.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Goin Deep Show. AG, Kid, Mr. Clean, Red,
Dirty.
Oh, yeah.
and our special guest in studio, Mr. Shark Attack, and of course, the lovely Lady Starfish.
Yes,
The crowd goes wild. Mr. Shark Attack, you got something for us here. You brought some
Come
notes.
back with my show. I just saw this thing about people who make prank phone calls in Australia, and I'm telling you, Australians are not very funny. They're fucking lame.
Reduce is funny.
It's about Australian people making prank phone calls to the 911 system, okay?
Putting on the shrimp on the barbie.
Emergency services in Australia are being hobbled by a growing number of prank or nuisance calls. And nuisance calls in Australia make up 61% of some 5.8 million calls annually. These are to emergency services in Australia. And here are the crazy-ass pranks that these fucking alligator-loving motherfuckers come up with.
Sorry, Reduza.
Okay, whatever.
We love you, Reduza.
We love you, Reduza.
Yeah. Well, we had one Australian.
Oh, that's right. You guys have Australian listeners.
Hey, wait.
Sorry, brother.
Wait.
We had one Australian buddy though, Mr. Shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah.
But he never emails us.
Wait. Can I clarify
I
something?
wonder why.
We should, both podcasts should take over the Australian podcast network, because I listen to their comedy section, and you know what? It sucks.
Okay, well, here. Let me tell you how funny these motherfuckers are when they make a joke. They're like, hey, man, whatever. I don't know how to make an Australian accent. It's like fucking Jamaican Australian.
Good day,
Like
mate.
he's an air host.
Hey, mates, let's prank call the 911 system. And here's the prank call they come up with. We get people asking how long to keep a cake in the microwave. This one person told the Melbourne Herald Sun.
Oh, Melbourne.
According
That's
to,
that's from Reduza.
The Telstra
It's
Communications
probably
Company.
him.
Anyway, it's like this woman saying, "Here's these crazy prank calls. We get these people asking how long to keep a cake in the oven," and then some other
that's hilarious.
some other hoax calls.
It's a knee slapper.
It says the number of hoax calls tend to rise in the hour after school finishes and during school holidays. Here's some other ones. Among some of the calls that frustrated dispatchers was a woman who was unhappy with some ham she had bought.
Well, that can really piss you off, though. You know.
And another person whose phone service had been cut off and wanted to call a taxi.
Yeah, I could see that. Though.
That's fucking lame.
That'd be like one way to get through, though. If your phone
Australians
got
need to
cut
get something
off,
better, man.
911 would still work.
Need to get something
That's
better.
true.
Like, do you have Prince Albert in a can?
No.
Let him out.
Let 'em out.
That's really old.
Do
Okay.
you have Pop on Ice and send him home? Remember that one? Do you have pig's feet? Do you find it hard to walk?
Mr. Shark Attack.
Oh my god.
Mr. Shark Attack. That came right off a Fark, didn't it?
Yeah, it did come off first.
Yeah, I was just there a few minutes ago.
Oh, really?
I was just on Fark like yesterday.
I just saw that. I thought it was funny.
Yeah, it was some good shit. Something I wanted to bring up, and I mentioned it to you before we recorded like segment 2 or whatever the fuck segment we're on. Your bachelor party.
Post Bob segment?
And you were like,
No.
Oh, because there's probably stuff that you've been all these years have been acting like, oh no, I didn't do
nothing.
that.
No, I didn't
no,
hump
Mr. He was good.
I didn't hump nothing.
One of the things I remember very.
I wouldn't do that. That's not right, man.
There was one girl. There was one thing that I remember. We were out really
one
super
girl.
late.
He says one girl. One thing I remember.
No, one girl. We were at the Deja Vu
I remember
till
throwing
like
bottles
5
off the
a.m.
balcony. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Deja Vu to 5
You were
a.m.
throwing bottles off.
And there was one girl that was there. That was at the Deja Vu, who wouldn't take her panties off. You know how at the Deja Vu it's always full nudity, right?
No.
Okay.
He's saying no. Uh-oh.
And I remember her trying to get off the
With your
stage.
teeth or something?
No.
She was trying to get off the stage without showing us her snatch, right?
okay.
And all the guys are like, "No, you chipped us, bitch! You better get back up here, take your panties off." And then, sure enough, we made her come back out, and she did. She took her panties off, but
That was me?
Jeff took his panties off.
You took your panties off?
No.
The best part about going to a strip club is the strippers like, They take off the top, they take off the bottom, and they're all like, I'm sexy, I'm a stripper. And then at the end, my favorite part is the scoop, where they scoop up all the money like some fucking dirty trash. $1 bills, give me them all, scoop it all up.
Yeah. Funny thing is, some of those dirty whores make $1,000 a night. Some of them.
I still like to watch them
Maybe you
scoop
should
it up.
hire somebody to do that scoop for them.
I love watching them scoop.
get like a poop
I used to yell at them,
Yeah.
scoop up the money, you trash.
You know, the funniest part of
No, I do. No. I do remember you saying that. I do. No, I do. I also remember the girls going by each of the guys at the edge of the table and doing this to their face.
Alan?
Well, nobody
Sticking
can
the boobs
see you.
Sticking the boobs. They were spreading the boobs
Come on,
across
you know
the
that
nose.
happens.
No,
She
clean
knows
Doesn't
that
happen,
happens.
brother. Doesn't
Yes,
happen, man. No, let me.
No, there's no reason.
Yeah,
no,
I know you. You would have gotten one
No.
of those. So that's not. That's
Come on.
There's nothing. There's nothing sacred here.
I used to bounce for
There's nothing
strippers
sacred here.
a long time ago.
Clean. Let's talk
He's like,
about
that doesn't count. I know you stick your face
Hey,
right up.
No,
there.
I would never do that, Sam.
That you would do.
Lady Starfish.
Jacob's bachelor party at your house. Tell him the
Dude, I'm going to be hearing about this all fucking night now.
the patented move.
You like those titties in your face?
The
He was good.
The $5 pickup off their nose.
good.
Is that what you're talking
I
about?
know
Yes.
you got the titties in your face. I know you didn't get the lap dance,
Let's-
but I know you got the titties.
Let's
in
let
your
Clean
face. I
describe.
know
Let's
you.
let Clean describe one of the.
I've seen this about
Ouch.
I've seen this about 1,000 times because I used to go and escort strippers to bachelor parties. And
You were that one? You were that guy?
I was that guy, yeah. And it's kind of a crazy job because you never, no matter how strong or big or fast you are, you're going to get your ass whipped by 25 guys.
Yeah.
So you go there and you tell them jokes and you play funny music and you crack jokes. So that's where I got into podcasting. Kind of all came around.
Yeah, full
But
circle.
hey, $200 and a half an hour, that's a good job. That's tax free.
So what happened?
Nothing.
Except for
but-
Cole getting your ass kicked.
no,
by
no,
five
I
guys.
never got my ass kicked, so that's good. So, good thing. You never go there with an attitude. That's the whole
Hey,
trick.
Clean. All I'm worried about is a $5 bill.
The $5, he just cares about the $5. Strippers take the $5 bill, they fold it, crease it, slid it on the guy's nose, and they pick it up without using their hands. Yeah. Grab it with their twat, basically, their thighs and their twat off your nose.
They do. They squat right over your face.
Nope. But you know what's even a better one?
And I touched $5
It's better
bills.
we do with a quarter.
You know what's even a better one? The guy, ladies, you want to know what a better one is? And I'm going to pull out all the tricks that you don't hear about what happens at bachelor parties, but you know what's the better one?
Okay, then we got some other.
It's the one when you get the chick that's got the big tits, and she pours a glass of beer between her tits and
yeah, I've seen that.
lets it run down her cooch, and then they drink it just before it runs off her cooch, like right between her thighs. I meant
Her glies.
her glies. Yeah,
Well, there's like a
So
cup
it's
there,
kind
or
of
they just
like-
have their
They put their mouth there.
So it's kind of
It's
like a
not
human
really-
keg stand.
it's not really touching her cooch.
A
'cause it
human
runs
keg stand.
It
That's a
runs
good
down
way
their
to-
belly, really. It doesn't ever really get to that point because as soon as because your belly, most girls, come on, girls, if you're a real woman, your belly sticks out just a tiny bit, just above your belly button or below your belly button. So it kind of just like as soon as the belly button touches, like goes out down. It doesn't really run to your coochie, does it?
I don't know.
Trips off your belly button.
I
It
don't
runs
know.
off your belly button. Well, it's,
No. Now listen. As much as we describe what we've done, you have had some activities with. Probably at a bachelorette party
Oh
or a
no! My
stripper
first
party
night was when
or-
September 19th,
I'm so sure.
1997.
Yeah.
you guys remember?
That's the only.
I'm sorry, but
That's the
Wow,
only
that's
one that
awesome.
really mattered.
I've never like.
I've never been a stripper.
Oh, you're dirty.
No.
I was.
Come on.
You're like,
Ray.
yeah, you've been at the strip
I
club.
was a stripper back in the day.
Clean was a stripper.
Back when I was 25.
Get the fuck out of here, dude.
I know. Scary thought, huh?
Lady Starfish, that face was fucking priceless. I wish I had a camera.
I know.
You were a stripper.
Yeah, back when I was in shape. I was in
For like
shape.
fucking homeless people and shit?
I was in really good shape when I was back when I was 25, 26. It's because I have no hair now. I mean,
Can somebody give me something?
I didn't recognize you in your
poke my eyes
picture. I
out with?
really
Please
didn't.
pass me that pen.
see, Red can verify I was very attractive when I was younger.
I'm just kidding you, bro. I'd like to watch a strip right now.
I wouldn't have
Turn it on, bro.
recognized
Turn
him
the
in
music
his
on, bro.
graduation picture.
Clean, you want some stripper music?
No, that's all right.
Yeah, it's all right.
Dun, 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 dun.
Where's your phone? Where's your phone?
I gotta play.
Strip
I gotta
music
play
for you,
yours then.
brother.
If we gotta play yours.
Stripper music, Mr. Clean.
Hey, you want to hear
Do it,
AG?
British to clean. Get up, man. That's your theme song, bro.
You want to hear AG's theme song when he
Come on,
calls me?
Lamont, get up.
Oh, jeez.
You want to hear AG's theme song when he calls me? His
Yeah.
ringtone. Here, oh, wait, hold on.
You know, we met AG before he was even 21. I remember the first time I met you, it was at Hooters, and it was at a going away party for somebody at the State News, and you weren't 21 yet.
Here's
State
AG.
News.
Oh, I'm sorry, not the State
Not
News.
the State News.
Here's AG's. Here's
City Times.
The City Times. That's what I meant.
Here's AG's ringtone when he calls me.
Out.
You might have heard.
Everybody's heard this. Everybody's heard it clean.
That's AG's ringtone when he calls me.
God.
He gets a great cornholio.
Cornholio. Anyways, he was a little baby. He couldn't even drink. And you had to like sneak beer from other people.
Yeah, I
couldn't
remember that.
drink.
Oh my gosh.
You were like, "Can I have some beer?"
There's a lot of people that still work where I do work.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to like
that have bought
there was a name.
alcohol from me before.
Actually, though, you know what? We're
did I ever buy alcohol
laughing
for
though.
you?
But while he was
I should have.
a mere 20, we were a mere 25. So
Oh, shit.
it's not like we were like, "Oh, I'm there with my walker."
I tend to think that I tend to think that we're still not too old yet.
You know what?
We're
Though,
still
what
pretty
I like
old.
is when I go to
We're
buy
pretty
beer and I'm waiting for him to give me like the. I'll go with someone who's younger to buy beer, and they look his ID, and then I go, "You want to see my ID?" Oh,
That's
it's okay.
what happened to us the other day.
Come on, man.
The lady at the bowling alley, she's like, "Can I see your ID?" And I said, "Sure." And I just pulled it out of my back pocket. And who's the other beer for? I'm like, "My husband. He's out bowling." She looks at him and she's like, "Okay, go ahead."
Oh, that sucks. They're all broken down. Like, "You see my ID?" That's okay, sir.
I can count on my one hand how many times I've been carded. 3-4 times max.
I got carded at Meijer though recently, like in the last month, and I was like, "Oh yes, I have my ID." And oops, what did I drop? Did I spill something?
Glass.
It looks like it was empty.
Okay. Well, I said, I said to the lady, I'm like, "This doesn't happen very often." And she was just like one of these old biddies. She was like,
Shut up, bitch. You know what pisses me off? You go to Meijer now, and they don't.
They make you
bags
bag
in
this
your
shit.
They make you bag your own shit.
Yeah.
Whatever happened? What day did that? Like the
You know what? What's the
baggage
rebellion?
disappeared,
Just
man.
fucking sit there until they bag it for you.
I do. Fucking.
We-
you know,
man,
one
You
time
pay the same
I was
price.
there and I was like 10 and a half months pregnant. And I was in line and I'm like sitting there and I'm like, I had Isabella in the cart and I'm like,
I know you didn't. You had one of the guppies.
and they're like, "Oh, you know the new policy now." And I'm like, they're like, "Oh, well, you're supposed to bag your own and put it in the cart." And I'm like,
What the hell?
so I'm like,
Yeah, that's not right, man. You don't work there.
Bullshit.
We had an
I
argument
actually
about
looked
this.
at, actually, I gotta tell you the
It
truth.
fucking
Actually, I said, "Are
infuriates
you
me,
going to
man.
come over to my work and help
It
me with my
infuriates
job?"
me. I won't do
And
it.
she-
You
yeah.
pay the same price.
I don't do it.
Yeah.
I don't do it either,
One
man.
day the baggers
We got an
disappeared, and now
argument.
they look at you like, "You better put that bag in there, bitch." I went to fucking college. I didn't, you're the one.
We
If
got
I
an
wanted to be a
argument about
bagger-
this, man.
I'm not fucking. I didn't want to be a bagger,
She
man.
was an old lady, and I'm
Fuck her.
sure I could lift the milk
Fuck
off
her.
the container.
She can do it herself.
She works here, not me.
That's right. Fuck it, man.
This one
I
was
wanted
not
to
an
get
old
the hell
lady.
out of there, and we were going to be there forever. We
You
were
know
in
what?
a
You want
hurry.
to know what though? I for a while this really infuriated me, and I complained to Meijer management and
And we
everything.
would like email them like
I
every
don't
time.
know
we
Meijer,
had
so
fucking
that's
wrote
okay.
them letters and went up there
That's
every
right there.
time. Every time I went there, I would go up to the fucking service desk and complain. But then the last time I was there, the woman who was bagging my shit, or the woman who was ringing me up and wanting me to bag my own shit, she had like a clump. She had like one leg shorter than the other, and she's like, "Go clump, go clump." Put my bags in. I'm like, "Oh,
Quasi.
fuck, man."
Quasi's working at freaking
Oh,
Myers.
my God.
But the whole thing, guys, you don't have to worry about it very much longer because Meijer is hurting a lot because of Walmart's grocery station.
Really?
Yes, very much so. I used to work.
do?
I spilled mine all over.
I used to. I used to
Throw
work.
the towel, baby. Throw the towel.
That wasn't that much.
Just like Apollo Creed, throwing the towel.
I used to work at Meijer, and
I don't
Meijer
see
will
it.
probably go out of business because of Walmart.
Really? No, they're not doing that bad.
Yes, they are.
It's
I have friends that
I
work
go
at
there
Meijer
all the
still.
time. I go to
It's
Walmart.
okay.
You don't understand. I have friends that work at Meijer still,
That's
and they are threatening their job every day.
You're good.
because
You're
of
good,
Walmart.
Shark. You're a lady starfish.
you don't know what else happens in here with them guys in here.
We
so.
splooge all over the floor.
Right, I come more than that. Don't worry about it.
Meyer's really hurting that bad? Well, I didn't know.
Meijer's hurting bad.
Maybe they should fucking bag the
Walmart?
shit.
Same shitty service, great great Walmart prices.
Yeah, damn
I'm
right.
sorry. I mean, they suck. And
They
yet
get great
she's like
prices.
people like ahead of you and behind you have no teeth and they smell.
But the prices are great.
So cheap, man.
I'm like
Their
sitting there
diapers are,
thinking,
like,
you know
so
what?
fucking cheap.
This is
So
so
is their cat
horrible waiting
food.
in this line, but you know it's so fucking cheap.
No,
What is
I
that?
was going to say the
They're
toothless thing
cat
The
too.
food.
cat food's cheap.
Everything's cheap there.
Clean. We need to talk about the time you were going to eat the cat food.
And then you could even
I
get
still
them,
have
like,
it down in the
Kathy
cupboard.
Lee originals. Totally cute.
Was it like on the couch?
Listen.
I felt it vibrate.
This
my
fucker
God.
over here,
Oh.
he was going to eat cat food.
That
You know
was
what you do, man?
gross.
You know what you do is you get a bowl, right? Cut a hole in the bottom, fill it with
Jesus,
cat
right?
food, put your dick in there. All right, brother. Bird
That was
time.
great. I never seen
That's so sad. Why
What
would
do you think I do when you're at work,
You
man?
listen, like he's sitting there farting, and you're talking about letting the cat suck you off. This is not good.
I was wondering, Red, where you went?
I felt it
Right in
vibrate.
here now.
No, it doesn't smell better.
No,
I
no,
just,
come here,
I just injected into the carpet.
I want to get to a couple other things here on my
Let's
list.
do this thing.
Sharky, we mentioned the bachelor party. We delved into a couple things we don't want to talk about.
Something.
One of the things I remember the most about the bachelor party was
Did you really feel it move?
your friends there
Sweet.
taking pictures of the cock with you.
Yeah, I thought of that.
Did you get the pictures of that?
No.
Who's cock?
Anybody's. That's what you always do. You lift your pants up, you take a picture of your cock. Do it all the time. Whenever I'm at a party or
You know
something, I
what?
just take a picture of my cock.
Girls just don't do that.
One time I sent him, I said, take camera on your camping trip. You guys have such a good time. You should take some pictures, make a
Oh,
scrapbook
no,
or
you
something.
take a
I
picture
don't
of
know.
his cock.
He comes back with 3 pictures of some guy's ass. And that was
funny.
it.
Some
That
hairy
was
guy's
it.
ass.
Some hairy guy's ass, and that was the whole camping trip.
Besides lighting fires inside of canoes.
Yeah.
I'm blowing
No,
shit
no
up.
pictures of that. Just some guys. It was
Some
wow.
guy's ass.
You know what, Mr. Shark Jack?
What?
One of the funniest shows I hear from all our listeners is blowing shit up segment.
Dude, they love that one. Do you remember the
Really? Yeah.
remember the post production on that show?
was awesome.
What was that show? 15, 16,
I don't
14?
know, but it was fucking awesome.
16, I think.
That's right.
Did you listen to that one?
Yeah, definitely.
I don't remember.
She's listening to that one. Yeah, I put
That is a funny show.
The one where the shit's blowing up, boom in the background.
What up, Mortar
The
Oil and
one
shit?
that I wanted to come to and I couldn't come.
Yeah.
Yep, I
I
remember that
can't
one.
believe they didn't let you come over.
No, they
It's
wasn't
not
they.
them. It was him.
him.
He's like, oh no, you can't come. No.
The one that-
man, woman haters club.
You actually you were
Man, woman haters club.
Shark Attack. You were in like a couple weeks after that on a Sunday
That was a terrible
afternoon,
show. We were
and it
pretending
was
we were
all
other people.
about Clean talking about girls who were throwing up on his dick.
No.
What?
Remember the one I did? Remember the one
I
we did
talked
where
about
we
one
pretended
chick
we were
throwing up
other
on my
people?
cock.
That was ridiculous. You ever even put that out?
She went too deep and she
online.
threw up.
I
She
never
was
heard
done.
it.
It's there. You go back, man. All the shows, everything we've recorded is pretty much online. Everything, in one way or another, it's online.
It's warm in here.
Even the paralyzer talking about the fat chick that he
Oh, that's
Christmas?
horrible.
Christmas.
Go
Christmas
to
Angel. Get the name right.
go to my. You can see a picture of her at myspace.com
/ hog.
/ chili dog humper.
Are you serious?
No.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
you can't.
I think that chick was like just a legend. I've never seen her ever again.
How
Ever.
big
No.
was she?
She was like
Her thong was like a fishnet.
Like, we're talking like a
Because there's
Boston fishnet.
chubby, and then there's like
She was pretty big.
behemoth.
Can I just say
We're talking
three?
like
I'm gonna
350.
say 3 words.
Fat fucking bitch.
Clerk at work.
Oh yeah, Fupa.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah,
Read my
clerk
mind.
was
Oh, definitely. She,
That and larger.
she has a Fupa with eyes
Is
and
it the one that I saw?
eyes and a mustache.
How old is she?
You can draw a picture.
You know who she is.
I don't work there.
Oh, you used to work there, though. You can't forget that.
I
shit.
haven't
work
seen
there,
the
I
I haven't
know
seen the
that.
Christmas thing, but
And then some.
Oh,
show me. I didn't.
I
see it.
didn't think she was a clerk.
What else is the fuck is she?
Whatever she is, it answers phones. Whatever. They're all the same.
It's not gonna do it.
can't-
All I know is the Christmas story is legendary. I wish I would have had a camera just because it's like
She put her arm around me and she says, "I'm kind of into country girls," and I'm like,
she said it to you.
"Yes,
Who said this?
Christmas
Sniper.
Angel."
Watch your
I
eyes.
must kill you,
Don't
sorry.
Shine it, no,
Stop
don't shine it in
it.
her
Hooked
eyes.
up with her?
No,
Don't
Me?
shine directly in the eyes.
No,
you
not
hurt me.
Don't shine the. I can hurt people's eyes.
He takes on my stuff.
No, kill it.
No, we don't want to talk about the Christmas story. That's just way too overdone. Everybody knows the paralyzer likes fat chicks and just.
Just kill it. It's all good. I'm not gonna drink anymore.
I guess my real question is: has paralyzer ever been with a skinny chick?
Yeah, you
How
can.
much is in there? That's a half a bottle of wine.
No, he'll chug it, man. He will.
Don't.
What do you think about Eminem remarrying his wife, man? What the fuck is that?
Did he actually remarry?
Yeah, it was on. It was
Here's
on the wire
only-
today.
The only thing I can
Just
think.
twice, isn't it?
Here's my take on this. If he wants to be around his kid more than
You don't have to pay child support that way.
But didn't he have the baby? I think he had her.
They had a baby a long
True.
time ago.
No,
I think you're right.
The baby's
He had
getting
custody
down.
because she was a druggie, and he.
Yeah.
But all that shit he rapped about, and then he's back with her.
Oh,
You know, this is his last album anyway, right? It's not going to be Eminem anymore, right?
No,
Yeah, I
Eminem's
heard about
return.
them.
No, he's going to stop being Eminem.
D12?
after this album.
What's he gonna be?
I don't know.
The artist formerly known as Eminem.
Or he's gonna be.
Chub Shady.
He's gonna be. He's gonna be Emin6. Half
What?
of Eminem.
M&O.
Eminem.
He's gonna be,
He's gonna be Snicker Bar instead of Eminem.
Snicker bar.
Baby Ruth.
He's gonna be half of Bach Shakur.
I don't know. I can never. He's all right, I guess, but I can never understand the appeal.
It's all right.
I know it's terrible.
Did you like Eminem?
No.
I like Eminem.
I mean, I didn't not
I didn't
like
hate him, but I just didn't. I don't know. I
I just wasn't into him.
His music's good.
Brooks into Fred Durst.
Oh, my God.
No, I'm
She's into Dirty
not.
Colin. DirtyColin.com, brother. Colin Farrell getting it on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm a
Tell us about this. I never saw this. What?
Colin Farrell's they got some porn tape out now with Colin Farrell fucking some Playboy Playmate.
Good for him.
It was at DirtyColin.com.
God bless
but
his
it went
heart.
down because so many people tried to download it, including me. But,
Clean wants to know how big his cock is.
I don't want to know how big his guy. No.
it's regular size. I don't know.
I don't.
That was gonna be the question. Clean.
Bigger than Cleans, but that didn't tell you anything.
Disappointing. Clean, you're disappointing me.
So
here.
you've seen Cleans.
Were you over to the shower peeking
Only
again?
from behind.
I know.
I felt it. I don't really know how
Reach
big it is.
around.
From
How big
behind.
it
Huh?
feels.
It's
So you have seen. So
typical
you've seen the Colin
foolishness
Farrell
and
tape. Then what is the chick any good looking?
I haven't seen it. I couldn't download it.
Hey, Red, you need to talk
I
about
tried.
last
I'll
night.
download
I
it.
should have just did BitTorrent. I didn't really go through it because last time I downloaded one of those was like Fred Durst. I'm like, oh god,
I didn't like- yeah.
What was that show called last night?
Last night is next door.
Girl Next Door.
Last night, I mean,
Yeah. But she's never
Girl
naked.
Next
You're like, oh man, please. But
Oh,
she's
Girl
never
Next
naked.
Door.
I
the
spend-
movie.
It was the Playboy bunnies,
Yeah, I like
and they're
that
like
show.
life. Last night there was 3 girls, and
Yeah, there's 3.
Oh no, I'm talking about the movie Girl Next Door.
tell
Okay.
hey tell
girlfriends.
tell
Yeah.
these guys about. I'm usually in here.
Gas to No Girls. Is that what it's called? That's what the other one.
No,
Okay.
it's about the
fuck both
Playboy
of them.
Mansion.
I know.
The one is really his girlfriend.
I know, and she's
Like,
dumb
Yeah.
for Rob.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
the
yeah.
other 2 ones are like his fake girlfriend.
She's not. Come on.
He's only fucking the
Be
old
generous. She's not really old.
I think
She's
they
not
all are
close
screwing
already.
each other.
I don't.
She's
think
like
all 3 of them are
25,
fucking
Red,
maybe.
listen,
now.
Red. Last night though, I'm usually in the office. It takes a lot to get me out of the office, right? What?
I'm like whispering. I'm like, the girls next door are on, and within like 2 seconds, click, click, click. The lights go off, and he's zooming out on the couch. I thought, gosh, I'm gonna have to say this more often.
No, but listen,
It's a good show. I don't mind that show.
I'm usually
Yeah,
pretty.
I'll do all of
I'm
them. all
not
3,
terribly.
same time. For about 30
uh,
seconds.
Oh, he doesn't do them all.
You know how you
They
on
should.
TV for the most
should,
part
but
they
he
show a lot of
They should.
girls, but they
Take
don't show a
great
lot of
clothes,
guy
and he's
stuff.
all good.
Yeah.
The last few days on, I think it was on E. They've had these hottest bodies, hottest celebrity bodies, you know, all this
Yeah.
shit, and they show
Antonio on there
they
because
show a
it's
lot
like-
of guys
Antonio Banderas?
stuff, and I'm like, I don't give a shit, you know, whatever.
I want to kick him out of bed.
I don't
for
care if it's on there, whatever. I'm
Even
not
if you
gonna.
did, you do
It'd
them
be
on the
pretty
floor?
hypocritical for me to say, oh, I don't want to
see
watch a bunch of
13th
faggy
Warrior?
guys on there,
No.
and then
I'll borrow it to you.
majority of the time I'm watching
What are you gonna
chicks.
show her? What?
13th Warrior.
Antonio.
Banderas.
Oh yeah, I'm
She's
down
got a
with that.
thing.
Boy.
I've seen 13th Warrior. It's
Antonio.
dumb.
She's never seen it.
You've seen it.
Yeah.
Yes, you have.
He plays the Arabic
Antonio.
13th Warrior. I didn't finish his crap.
dog.
So, Red, am I right?
man.
You're talking about the you know, I heard that earlier in the day. I was like, let Red get her jollies watching all these hot body guys, but the whole time I just thought you the rugby guys, and you're like, oh my god, that's fucking gay.
What?
Remember watching the 100 hottest body things on E
Yeah.
before we
I
watched
watched some of that.
yeah.
And you left the room because the rugby guys were on?
No, I didn't leave the room because of it. I was like, for the
You
most
take
part,
shit.
we talk about how many times are we always talking about naked hot chicks and stuff like that. I figure, whatever. Let her get her jollies.
Let me get my jollies. Well, thanks.
No, what's wrong?
That's not nice.
Don't shine that in your eye, man. That could hurt somebody in the eye.
Jeez.
Good. I'm gonna go blind now.
I'm blind.
Exactly.
Sweet. Now you can't see naked rugby guys.
Will you take that away from him? That's the second time he's done it.
Ouch.
No.
Huh?
No, you're talking. You know, what was your take on that action?
On the
seen
rugby
Predator before?
guys?
Yeah.
They were all fit.
You
I
broke
don't know,
it
but
now.
they were in weird positions, so I don't know.
broke it.
What does that mean? They're in weird positions.
Like, they had their, like,
They're
rugby
holding a
ball, like, and they were, like,
Oh, yeah.
hiding
I
their
Keep
stuff,
talking,
and they
keep
were like,
talking and hiding their stuff.
they were like all muddy together. I'm like, I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see a whole group of muddy guys together. I don't know.
I do. Oh,
It looks like they pooped on each
You
other.
ever seen the movie Predator, man?
Now you're shining it at him?
Yeah,
Shut
clean.
his
Get with
arm.
it, fucker.
Shine his arm.
Come on.
Should we wrap it up?
Yeah, let's do it. Clean throw listener line one more time. Let me look at my notes here.
That listener
Let me
line is
lick your
206 202 deep. Once again, that's 206 202 3337.
This is Going Deep show. I had in my list here, I want to talk about how you guys first met, because I know that you didn't like hook up like right away. Didn't you guys live together or something?
Yeah, we live together.
This is kind of a good story.
Let's bring it up. We have about
Please
6
don't blind
minutes.
us at the end of the show.
We have about 6 minutes here.
Okay. We met in college.
At a Big Ten University.
At Big Ten University. At the
Yeah, the Swingers
student
Club.
Which, by the way, I had already been on staff when Mr. Shark Attack here was...
On his staff?
No, I was on the staff.
On his staff.
And then he was an intern.
Everyone was
I
on my
a
staff, brother.
It was a short bow.
So anyways, he was cute. I remember the first day he came. I'm like, oh, he's kind of, because like when the interns would come, everyone
He's kinda cute for an intern.
And I thought he was kind of cute. He had a nice ass and everything.
So you're
But
younger?
then
You're
over
younger?
the course of the semester, we hooked up, and then I decided I didn't like
And I
it.
left my umbrella over your house.
I never gave it back. Still got that thing.
That's what you're
Tell 'em
calling it now?
Tell them why.
Oh yeah. What would you do? We kind of hooked up. We didn't like go all the way because I wasn't that kind of girl.
And you
But-
didn't suck my dick either,
I
or
didn't
you
suck-
claimed to have.
No,
You
I
did
didn't
not.
suck your dick. I gave you a hand job.
You did not give me a fucking hand job. I gave my own hand job.
He gave himself a hand.
You
I gave
watch.
myself a hand job.
You're a voyeur.
All right.
Oh, God bless
No, I
your
gave you a hand
heart.
job.
She
So
didn't give me a
anyways,
hand job. That's
so
some
the next
bullshit.
day,
Okay.
I'm sending him home.
There was no hand job.
And what's he say to me? Oh, what are you going to tell the people about at work about this? Like he was so embarrassed.
I wasn't embarrassed, honey.
And I'm just like, you motherfucker,
was not-
because
it was
I am
misunderstood.
one hot acid
Misunderstood.
wash wearing, big hair up to the ceiling,
Acid wash, baby. You haven't
hoop
heard that.
earrings, pink lipstick, blue eyeliner chick.
Like you are now still?
Trends are cyclical.
I couldn't resist that. Sorry.
Trends
That
are
is absolutely
cyclical.
false.
Okay,
Everything
so
comes
this
back
was a
in
misunderstood
fashion.
quote. This quote was misunderstood. Okay. Anyway,
Okay, so I'm like,
misunderstood.
I tossed you to the curb.
She wouldn't talk to me for years.
Years.
Really?
Really?
And then,
No more smoking outside with
For
her.
real
no more bumming
years.
cigarettes.
honestly, years.
You
This was
used
years.
her.
A year.
She used you like a piece of meat.
Yeah. So
God bless her
then,
heart.
Like a human
I used to live in
dildo.
this house, and it was like the coolest house because all the coolest people who worked at the newspaper lived in the house. And our senior year, we had an opening, and no less than 3 people in the house came up to me and said,
Mr. Shark Tank.
"Is it okay if Mr. Shark Attack moves in here? Because we all know you can't stand him, but we need a roommate." And like 3 different people. I'm like, yeah. He's on the 1st floor. I'm on the 3rd floor. I don't care.
And then you end up married.
So he courted me for like the whole year. He wanted to be my friend and all this stuff, right?
Right.
And
And
then
then
we
finally-
graduated. I graduated. You weren't graduated yet. I graduated.
As soon as you graduated, I hit that, brother.
Tap, tap, tap that ass. like a
Tapping
keg.
that
Tap, tap,
ass.
tap.
And he did a keg stand on it
And
afterwards.
then he broke up with his little girlfriend. Well, not his little girlfriend. His very large girlfriend.
No.
who
Was she a
from
fat-
England.
she's a paralyzed
Oh, she was
size.
a
What's
big
her name?
girl.
Christmas?
And he would not admit for like at least 10 years that he broke up with her to be with me.
Her name was
When-
Oh,
Tamika.
Tamika.
But she was
Was
white.
she a black chick?
no, she was
She
white.
was from South
Born in
Africa, but she was white.
Okay.
Very
Really?
large, though.
She was in the
was
roommates
not
with
that large.
Charlize Theron.
The only reason I liked her is because she used to say, like, I'll ring you later instead of I'll call you later.
She had an accent.
That was the only thing. She was
English
so ugly.
Accents are cool.
Fugly.
Really?
fucking ugly.
Oh.
Wasn't that ugly, but-
Ugly?
She was an ugly.
She wasn't a butterface
she's
even?
She had the
larger.
dyke spike.
No butterface?
She didn't have the dyke spike. Come on, she had red hair and she had an accent.
It wasn't real.
Red hair with a dyke spike?
Fake red?
Did she look like the dude off of, like the mom off of Webster?
What are you doing, dude? No.
Yes! She looked like, but about 50 pounds heavier.
Was it fake red?
Hey,
It
did
was
you guys?
fake. Was it fake? Did the...
I don't want to
What
talk
was
about
that?
Did the
Tamika.
carpet match the curtain?
Did you?
Yeah,
Hey,
did the carpet man...
Was it real?
No.
no.
It wasn't.
Hey, did you guys know that Webster did a porn with
That's fucking fake.
Jan Brady?
Urban myth. Urban myth.
It wasn't Webster, it was...
It's not urban myth. It's this bullshit
No,
that you made
no.
up.
It wasn't Webster. It was that kid from
Gary
the
Coleman.
toy. No, it was that kid from the toy.
And he did do a porn movie.
Yeah, but
He
he was
did.
like the delivery boy or something. He didn't really do anybody.
He delivered all right, I guess.
How's it going, Red? You're kind of quiet tonight.
So is that all we got about how we met? That's the end?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, what else?
You want to talk about how you chased me or what?
Something climax?
Dude,
He just ended with the tapped it after you
Were
graduated.
you a chaser? You chased too? I chased her. I hunted her.
You
ass.
stalked me.
You chased me.
I chased
You
her.
sent your little squirrely brother after me even
You sent your brother after her?
to go get me.
How the hell that happened?
He was dating my friend.
Yeah, my brother was dating her friend. And
Larry
then,
Lobster?
Then my friend started dating her. I'm like, get away, bro. Back
Yeah,
off.
and then I started dating his friend. That didn't
His
go
gay
over too
friend?
good. No, straight friend.
I tapped a lot of her friends, though.
Yeah,
Almost every one of her friends.
my friends would say, "Oh, should I go out with Mr. Shark
Yeah.
Attack?" I'd say, "Oh no, you don't want to go out with him. He's so loud."
We got
wanna go
about
out
a
with
minute
him.
left.
You gotta go awesome. He's a screamer.
We got about a minute, Clean. What do you got to say
Okay.
about you? What do you got to
It's
say?
just like the 3-hour show or
You
what?
gotta
That's a
call the
long
listener
show.
line
It's a long
at
show.
206
You have to cut it up into
202
like
deep.
3
Once again,
episodes.
that's 206 202 deep 3337.
Mr. Shark
And once
Attack,
again, that's gagonmycock.com. Gagonmycock.com.
Also, he likes to support idpro.com.
we definitely got to thank our guests. Thanks for Lady Starfish. Yeah,
lstarfish@gmail.com.
Mr. Shark Attack.
NYSharkAttack.blogspot.com.
That's GNMycock.com.
For our lovely Red, who didn't say much this episode. Mr.
Hey,
Clean.
that's right at GoDeep.us.
Red.
Clean, happy birthday to you, my son.
Thank you very much. Son, I get busy with my mom early. Get it from my mama.
He's a dirty bastard.
Ass don't count.
Thank you guys for tuning in. This is the Goin Deep show. Listen to us. Go to the website, godeep.us. You have just gone deep.